Today I want to show you guys how to add one of my most favorite details that I add to a lot of my buildings. And that detail is the caged safety ladder that you see on a lot of my builds. One of the reasons I call this my absolute favorite detail is because it's so commonly seen pretty much anywhere you go out in public. And that could be anywhere from your local gas station, favorite fast food place, or even on pretty much any industrial building you go by. You will find one of these caged safety ladders. And it's adding simple details like these that make builds look so much more realistic if you're into doing Lego mocs. I want to start by telling you I typically make mine using the Lego ladder piece, and then this tubing that is on the front or the back, depending on how you look at the ladder. That is a product that I sell on my website. That is a 3mm tubing. It is an off-brand component, and it is Lego compatible. Just to show you, I sell this by the foot, so when you order it, if you want 12 feet, you will get a 12-foot piece of that tubing, and that is the easiest way you're going to find to be able to do really tall ladders like this. But now let's cut to the instructions. For the instructions, we're going to start by using this ladder piece. This ladder piece is Lego Design ID 5630. And we're just going to make a very small version, so we're going to use just 3 of these to get started. The next part we need is some of the robot arm pieces. This is an awesome part, and I use them in a lot of mocs. This is part number 49750. And again, because I am doing a very basic version, we're only going to take about 6 of these on each side of the ladder and clip them on. After you have a bunch of those robot arms clicked to your ladder, you're going to start wanting to take some of the bar pieces and clip them alongside. This is a 6L bar piece, and this is Design ID 28921. But if you wanted to do a different varying length or whatever for the different, height or size of a ladder, you can also use a combination of the 4L bar piece, which is 21462, or the 3L bar piece, which is 17715. To keep things simple, I'm just going to use a bunch of the 6L bar piece. Now let's get that clipped in together. With those clipped on, we can start pulling this up, and this is why I use the tubing I sell on my website, because you don't have to worry about it being so flexible. But again, I'm just showing you how you can use all official parts to do this. Now that we have that, we're going to take an additional 8 of the robot arms and click them all along this upper side. With those clipped on, we can fold this up and start folding these over, and then you can click them all together. Now with that all together, we have a pretty nice looking ladder, but there's one little finishing touch that I always like to do to the top, because this is what's going to clip to the back side of your building, and I like to add one extra little piece to come over as a protector. So we're going to use 2 more of the robot arms, and we're going to use 2 of the 3L bar piece, and again that is 17715. To install this, we're going to come to the very top of the ladder and put that arm on there, and then just clip our bar piece onto that, and that is the only thing that'll hold it, but it gives you a nice finished open look to the top of the ladder. And when you have them both on, it looks like a nice simple little extension of the ladder, so it gives it a really nice finished look. So now you have a great way to add another detail to your Lego mocs, so your cities can look as realistic as possible.